So my back is severely damaged, and every time they attack me, every time I get knocked around, every time I get hurt or fall down, it just gets worse. They did all the damage except for a small herniation to L5S1. They did all the damage. And now L4, L5 is damaged. L5S1, my tailbone is damaged. It's all from violence. I have right paralytic shoulder injury, according to the orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Ripoli at FIFA Clinic in Madrid, Spain, who ordered almost $1,000 worth of images and then charged me. It cost me over $1,000 after I paid his doctor's fee and paid for the MRIs and the X-rays. Then he just dropped me like a rock. But it's all a game. They have 10,000 things that they can come up with why. But he dropped me before with no reason at all. Just suddenly just dropped me. I couldn't afford to pay for the MRI, so I had to wait until I could afford to pay for it. I explained that to them. It took a few months before I could do that, because medical treatment in Spain is very expensive if you don't have medical insurance. Well, he said this paralytic shoulder injury, because I can't lift it up above here, hurts very bad. This shoulder was dislocated in another attack. My spine, L4, L5, L5S1, all my tailbone, it's all damaged all from violence, except for a minor injury in 2006, small herniation. All of that is from violence, violent attacks. They're targeting my back, my shoulders where I'm injured. They hit me in the arm. They target me unbelievably. Extreme hostility and hatred, and I don't even know them. They're total strangers. It's just what they do. It's all that they do. That's what they're paid to do. These are community-based agents that act as the middlemen between the fusion centers and other organizations and the organized stalkers and surveillance teams. They're running these organized stalkers, and organized stalkers are just government informants turned into provocateurs or government perpetrators, like the corrupt San Diego police. Those are government perpetrators. A perpetrator is somebody who works for the government in whatever capacity. An informant is just a civilian. And they're just running them at targeted individuals constantly. But with me, it's been very violent. They've attacked me with deadly weapons on multiple occasions. Right here, right outside that glass window right there. Right outside that glass window, they attacked me with a knife in front of multiple witnesses who were working around the area. They didn't go anywhere. And they said they would testify to the police if the police would come out. They saw what happened that night. I was attacked with a machete in Nicaragua. I called the police. They wouldn't even send a car out. They wouldn't even send nobody out. But it's a game. It's a game of deception and manipulation. So I waited and finally went down to Old Town and spoke with the only place that I knew that police could be found was the Old Town Transit Center back then, and they wouldn't help me. With witnesses right here at the Fenton Parkway Transit Center, right here at the library, right outside the door, right outside that glass window. A knife. He pulls a knife on me. They pulled out baseball bats, come after me with a baseball bat before. Machete. They canceled my medical insurance. As I'm in the emergency room, I keep getting the bill from the hospital in Beijing, China. Family Hospital, Beijing Family Hospital in Beijing, China. As I'm in the emergency room, as they're pushing me upstairs to cardiology because of the attacks on my heart, which they're still doing. The cardiologist ordered me up to the 4th floor, and before they could get me to 4th floor cardiology, the insurance company calls while I'm laying on the hospital gurney in the emergency room. calls me on my cell phone and says, we're canceling your insurance effective immediately. I couldn't get it to check my ears. Medical treatment in China is very expensive for foreigners. It's not, I don't know what it costs for Chinese, but for foreigners it's very expensive. So it's almost as expensive as America. Without medical insurance, I couldn't get any more help. I couldn't get any help. Those are the games they play constantly. And these people don't even know me. I've done nothing to them. And they're targeting tens of thousands. I mean, to say tens of thousands, that's an understatement. I don't even know the number. There's so many victims. It's making the television news. There's so many victims of what's happening to me. There's so many victims in America alone. It's making headline news. Of course, they're spinning it with more disinformation and misinformation. But they got a doctor right down the road here from me. She's a doctor, a medical doctor at a hospital I used to go to, my former hospital, at that whole complex, that clinic. I don't remember the name of it. They won't see me there anymore because I filed a lawsuit against them because of the way that they were. It's just more medical COINTELPRO everywhere I go. Same. They've been manipulating my medical treatment in the VA and in every other hospital around the world I've been to. I don't understand how they can do that and get away with it, but it's happening. Even in countries which hate America, it happened. It happened in Nicaragua, Hospital Metropolitano, threatening to beat me up right in the hospital. I hadn't done anything. Total stranger. Violent. Just gonna, I mean, I don't even want to use the language. It was so vile. Then they just said they don't want to see me no more. I called back to make an appointment for my ears because my ears were worse because of the new attacks at Hospital Metropolitano in Nicaragua. And they said, we don't want to see you no more. None of our doctors want to see you anymore. And I said, why? They all said, you're a bad patient. I was not a bad patient. I had nothing but a good relationship with every one of those doctors. They all suddenly canceled me at the same time, even the ear doctor, the audiologist. So the only hospital in Nicaragua where you could get medical treatment, good medical treatment, everything else was third world, like terrible. Hospital Metropolitano at that time was the only hospital that had medical care comparable to American medical care. Just refused to see me. The heart doctor wouldn't see me. The ear doctor wouldn't see me. The audiologist wouldn't see me. The other doctor, the orthopedic surgeon, wouldn't see me. Nobody would see me. Suddenly I was a bad patient. That's BS. That's not true. That's what's going on now at the VA. They've got a psych eval on me at the VA, so they're blocking medical treatment at the VA because the day before my appointment, I suddenly got all these notifications for appointments to go see the psychiatrist at the VA. I don't need to see a psychiatrist. I have medical evidence to back up my complaints that I'm being attacked. I'm not delusional. I'm not schizophrenic. My ears are severely damaged, diagnosed by multiple doctors. I have spinal damage. I have damage to both shoulders. Even the attorney, they compromised. Certain, I don't have proof, I'm certain they compromised him. Diego Corral, a human rights attorney who handled my asylum claim in Ecuador, he said, you have irrefutable proof you're being attacked. The damage to your ears shows your symptoms are consistent with your complaints. There's the trolley where I got attacked yesterday. It kneed me in my back, right where my spine is damaged. Right in that area. He kneed me right in that area as I was trying to sit down. So I can't get medical treatment. I can't afford to pay out of pocket. I don't have medical insurance. So I rely on the VA, but now I can't get medical treatment at the VA because I got a psych eval on me. I went to the Main Hospital, Los Angeles, the day before my doctor's appointment. While I got all these notices on my door, the day before my doctor's appointment for all my injuries, ears, heart, shoulders, back. And I said, well, they want me to go here. What is this? What is this for? And she said, that's psychiatry. I don't need to see a psychiatrist. I'm being attacked and can prove it. They say I'm delusional. No, I'm not delusional. I'm being attacked. So I pulled the emergency button on the trolley. It was the only thing I could do. They just kept threatening me with violence. I mean, even after he kneed me in the back, the threats just continued. It went on for like 5 minutes, and the trolley. So about 5 or 6 minutes it went on, and the constant threats of violence after the attack. They just kept threatening me more and more violence as I'm laying on the floor. So I had to push the emergency button. He wouldn't even stop. He kept going 5, 6 stops before he even came to a stop. I mean, he's stopping at every random stop. He's starting up again. So from Fenton Parkway to Hazard to all the from Graniteville up right up the road here, Fenton Parkway, this one, all the way down to Morena, Linda Vista, or Morena trolley stop. That's, I think, 5 stops. He just kept going, start going, and start going. It's just ignoring me. It's ignoring the fact that they were continually threatening me with violence. The whole time, I'm getting continually threatened with violence. They're getting down on my face, telling me they're going to really hurt me now. And he won't do anything. He won't stop the trolley. So I had to push the emergency button